Don't know how long the stream is going to last. Apparently, Mixer is having startup issues, starting stream issues today, so we'll see how long it lasts. Let's see. I was going to post. Hold on just a second here. If I can find the damn thing. Well, I know it's in here. That can't be the right one. Yeah, there we go. There it is. So folks in my mixer, or my mixer, in my Discord will be able to see what's going on. Apparently, Mixer is having issues starting a new broadcast for some users. We've received reports that some users are having difficulty starting new broadcasts, which I did, which is why it's whatever time it is, 20 minutes after 6, and I'm just now going on. Our engineers are investigating and will keep you updated. Normally in OBS, I use slobs, actually. All right, now where's my volume? Normally I have the server set to automatic, let it choose. And it was having issues connecting when I was doing that. So I switched it to Washington, D.C., and that didn't fix the problem. Oh, lovely. And now I don't have any desktop audio. Let me try something else here. No game audio. I got nothing. I don't hear a thing. I mean, when I was doing my testing earlier, it was fine. I don't know what's going on right now. All right, let's do this. Let's go back to the main menu. Well, I know you can hear me. It's not me that's the problem. You get no game audio.
I can't lie to you about your chances. But you have my sympathies.
Got nothing. Mixer's having problems. I don't know if you saw what I posted in Discord or not. Man, what is going on? Now the game won't quit. All right, somebody's trying to tell me something. Some days I wonder why I bother. All right, let's try. Let's try this. Are we good there? We're good there. 70%, which is what we want. I don't have an audio player. Well, I guess one way to find out is just to try to start up the game. Yeah, there hasn't been an update on the mixer status page. A recent sync with the cloud has been interrupted, or a sync is currently in progress. Please try again later. Oh, thanks, guys. Let's do a normal exit. Try again. Okay. What is going on? On another computer, kiss my ass. No, I'm not running. I was just running Origin on this machine. All right. Well, let's do the nuclear option. Logging out's not going to fix it, so we'll just reboot the damn thing. There may not be a stream tonight. How about that? They just play Minesweeper. Play Minesweeper for 3 hours, or actually 2.5 now. I did all my testing and everything was fine. Everything was fine. Really? There we go. That's fine. Nothing can be done about it. Just trying to figure out what's going on. See if we can get this stuff to start. All right. It's one of the benefits of streaming from a console. All right, let's do this. Let's try another game. Not to play, just to see if we can get the sync to work. Let's do Andromeda. Okay, so Andromeda's fine, so it must be because it froze when we tried to start Mass Effect 3. See this? I'm really leery about doing something about that too, because I don't want to take the chance. If I say play anyway, which was one of the options, I don't know what it's going to do. You know, I don't want to corrupt. I don't want to corrupt any of my saves. Okay. All right, we have audio, so we know that's working. Computers. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Where was I when we last? All right, everything seems to be all right here. Oh, hey, let's, while we're here, so I had the, oh, no, wrong person. I was going to say, let's show the piranha that I first used in Andromeda. I didn't even realize until I tried to play as the Vanguard in Mass Effect 3 that it was even in the original trilogy. Alright, well, let's... Oh, thank God. Step 1. Cross your fingers. Alright, we have audio. Woohoo! Alright, so far so good. Yeah. See where the Alright, that should be fine. Alright. Let's get the Mass Effect mouse cursor out of the way. Okay. Yeah, too bad you weren't here on Sunday, actually, because the audience, the viewers, felt like Shepard was getting a little cold running around the ship in that skimpy little outfit, so they suggested that she put on her uniform. That's why she's wearing her uniform. Or dress blues, actually. Okay. Let's see. What I don't even know what we're going to do. I know we had found a couple of things. While we were out and about, we've got 3. Actually, you know what? See, one thing that they changed between 2 and 3, I wish they would have done it in 3, was the main story missions and the side missions and all that stuff, they were in separate tabs. They broke the codex up into separate tabs, but they didn't break the missions up in separate tabs. That's what they should have done. I guess now you just have to look for anything with priority on it as a story mission. We are not doing Tuchanka yet. We're going to save that for the weekend, I think. I guess that's kind of a side mission. That's Grunt. Okay, that mission there, you see Grunt. That's what that one is. I'm trying to remember what the other ones are. Prototype components. Dr. Bryson, that's DLC. I think that's the Leviathan DLC. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's just wing it. Dr. Bryson, let's go back to the Citadel. No, we are not curing the genophage. We are not doing that tonight. I am not mentally prepared for that mission. Alright, yeah, so what I was saying before is normally, I don't know how you had your mixer set up in Slobs, but I had the server set to auto. That's what they suggest that you do. And I was having problems starting the stream, just like that image I posted in Discord said. I looked in the logs, the Slobs logs, and it said it was having something to do with auto. So, okay, alright, well, I'll just go switch to something else. I switched it to Washington, D.C., which is the closest one to me physically. And that one didn't work either. So then I switched to Dallas, which is the next closest one, and that's the one I'm connected to right now. So apparently Dallas is okay. At least for now. I used to live in, well, I was in, this was back when I was in elementary school. We used to live in Mansfield, if you know where Mansfield is. There used to be a carnation plant there. I don't know if it's there anymore. That's where my dad worked.
They contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
Yeah, Leviathan.
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now.
This is actually pretty good, too.
Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Taken down by an
This is
iPad.
Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud...
You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have! I'm not a murderer! I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson
Oh,
Admiral
to Hackett?
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Actually, I'm going to take a quick second here to do something. I need to add something to this scene real quick. You notice, for those of you that have been out here recently, I've got I keep the Paragon symbol in the upper right hand corner of the screen, so the people who come in will know that I'm doing a Paragon playthrough. Today I made that a little bit bigger, plus I also added Vanguard to that to let people know that I'm playing as a Vanguard, but I also want to put the difficulty on it as well. So, what happened there? Let me do that real quick. Help folks out, 92. Okay, color. I don't know what my yellow is, so we'll go. That might be a little bright. A little too bright. Let's see, we'll take it down. The others are at 50, so we'll do 50. And we'll move that over here. There we go. So people will know what we're doing when they come in. Okay. Let's grab a quick save. The head. We have to have the head. Watch it follow me.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Yeah.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
I don't know if you watched the show The Expanse, but some of the stuff they have for like the phones and things for the people on that show, those look really cool.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Was that barrel in the other room? And it let me pick it up from in here?
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
Is this Prothean?
Looks like one of the
Yes.
memory shards
I believe Dr.
that
Bryson
Javik
and
has,
Leviathan
except
have
much
to
bigger.
discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Excuse me.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use.
Of
If
active
Leviathan
use.
is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
At the moment.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Alien King, do you know if Misbehave has played this in her playthrough? Do you remember? Sovereign Fragment. Oh.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
I am the vanguard of your destruction. How did that work out for you, big guy? Ooh, pistol ultralight. Although I don't know any of these, if any of these ultralight upgrades are going to do me any good. I mean, I pretty much already have everything as... No, I don't want to do that. The recharge speed on my powers is about as fast as they can get. Yeah, I was gonna say this is actually pretty good DLC too. I mean, it's no Lair of the Shadow Broker, but
By
still
Anne
pretty good.
Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander.
Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Did we get this one?
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Doing so now. This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
Do you think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data, and the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. Hell does that mean?
It's one of the pictures, I think.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right.
Do it.
Let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Do it. Make another pass and through here. The Thorian, August 17th, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Alright, we must have found everything there is to find. Yep.
Reaper activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Alien sightings.
Three possibilities.
Element 0 deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Woot! We are puzzle solvers. Return to the Normandy. All right. So how did your stream go today? How long did you stream for? Oh, she's sitting still. Cure the genophage. Sit up here. Scan for Dr. Garneau.
I found something.
Bress. Yes, I know that's not in this system, but I figured since we were here. A member of the Fulmore Belt, Bress is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of many starships and handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Calliston once existed here, but the miners quickly abandoned the area when they learned they were in the path of the Reapers. Nice. Yeah, I was watching Tropic J a little bit last night. And I noticed that the probe sound was low for him too, so that just must be the way it is.
Signal confirmed.
Since there's nothing here. Wreckage, 150 fuel. Good. Since we need some.
We have located Garneau.
Mojave is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata Belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of kamacite. The rights to mine Mojave belong to the TGS Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population 152. All population estimates are pre-invasion. All right, if you're there, Alien King, pick somebody. Anybody in the audience, pick somebody. First two names. Anybody else? Yar and Garrus. Let's give a few seconds to see if there's anybody else there that wants to chime in. Otherwise, we will go with Mr. G. G-Man. All right, we'll go with Garrus. We can do that. Let's see. I'm good. Liara should be good. We used her a lot on Sunday. We used Garrus too. We shouldn't need to change anybody's weapons. Matter of fact, let's just say we don't. We'll just go with what we got. Let's see. 5 points. Let's see. Charge and Nova are already maxed out. Armor piercing ammo. Pull. Fitness. what do we got here? Power and weapon damage, increased weight capacity. That's not going to do me any good. Shotgun damage. Shield recharge delay by 15%. That might be a good one to get. Armor piercing ammo. Ammo capacity. Let's do this. Shield recharge. Alright. Be that. Garrus gets 7. Turian Rebel. Let's see, is there a way we can get... No, we can only get him 1. If we had 8, we could get him 2, but... Assault rifle. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's do that. Assault rifle damage by 50%. Ah, look at that adorable face, man. Even behind that plastic breathing mask. Okay. We'll do the usual thing when we start. We'll get a save
We're about
and
5 minutes out, Commander.
set the ammo powers and
What exactly is on
weapons
this
and
asteroid?
stuff.
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Steve.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
And we're looking for Dr. Bryson's research partner, Garneau.
Get one for me.
Right. We find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
We hope.
You'll have to eat it for me too.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful
Oh,
enough
will
to kill a
do.
Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field
Take us in
teams.
low and
They're
slow.
after Leviathan too. Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we shouldn't have to change. Although, we want to give him that for sure. Give her that, give me that, although it'll probably change. First door we go through. Left bumper. Do you want to do pull? Or let's keep shockwave, I guess. Alright, I'm red. You should be yellow, and she should be purple. Check. Weapons check! Yep, she's got purple. Oh, and weapons. Let's see, make sure Garrus has the assault rifle. Take advantage of that 50% boost. I'll take my pistol. Did I not wait long enough for you, Garrus?
And it sounds like I brought some friends.
You know, we do have the highlight command. We haven't used it a whole lot lately, but we do have it. Yeah, see? I just said it. It's already unset. Did I not set it? Ay, ay, ay. No, that's not the right Oh, hi.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
You know, I gotta check this again. It just seems like... Man, oh man. Some of these guys are going down, especially the big ones. Like the Big Macs and those brutes. Some of them are going down very easy. Ooh, 43. Can we do more points? 4. I could do pull if I wanted to. Armor piercing ammo. We can give that to Garrus. Increase health and armor damage by 6%. Squad mates gain your ammo power at 50% effectiveness, so we'll give him that. And Liara, we can give her anything but singularity. Increase power, force, and duration. Yeah, let's do that. We still can't save. Man, oh man. Oh, going inside now.
All guests need to sign in at reception.
They're taking it pretty well, don't you think?
Hi, how y'all doing?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. They would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken. And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Carefully.
Be very, very quiet.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162. Interested in working with us? Tour our facility to discover if TGS Mineral Works is right for you. Enter the facility to see our workforce in action. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of
They're gonna let us go back here?
You can't be in here. I will call security.
Datapad. The tests reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for this subject have been canceled. Moving forward, a new screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delays. Whoa, 2,500 smackers.
Return to your ship, Commander.
Dr. Triffon, maybe? Your appeal is denied. Your resources are cut off and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Lan. There will be no further discussion on this matter.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Yes, ma'am. We've already been told that.
This is unnerving.
We need to fix that elevator.
Malfunction detected. Elevator offline. Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
There we go. Access granted. Security log past 7 days. Jan Randall, Alex Garneau, Stephen Bragg, and Fiona Triffon. Garrus, you in here? Come on, buddy. Alright, Liara hopped in.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must evaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. We get 1,250 credits for reading a generic data pad, but only 10 XP for fixing an elevator door.
Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at work. Tungsten is remarkably versatile. We're endlessly finding exciting ways to improve and expand our operations. Our researchers will happily answer all your questions. Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at work.
Let's go check this one first. Looks like the same area. Just a different room. Crew quarters, can we go in here?
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. That's strange.
So is it just me, or are these people doing everything but mining?
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
To whomever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect Hanar government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is the culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Tanis. Well, we're certainly loading up on the cash. Elevator exit. Okay, this is the other door.
That's the data to use.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Turn back.
Barred Spiral Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the Beta Site research team have been delayed. We ask all those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time. SMG high velocity. Man, I really want to get that locust.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack? Yes. We just need to input it at the security terminal.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward. Smart minds, smart business. Primary research interests include improving extraction practices and enhancing product quality. Our tour will continue outside the medbay. TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Have a good lurk. Enjoy the burger. Let's see, there was one.
I think we just passed the security terminal.
I know that. Going over to this crew quarters over here.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access
Hey, thank you, Burble. Thank you for the host. Ice for you.
I don't have that.
access denied.
Get your sleepies. Well, I wonder where the be a code to get into that room. No.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
If I had some tacos, we could do Taco Tuesday.
Access granted.
The ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garno was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garnell.
Still want to try and get in this damn door over here.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
I don't have that.
Access
Fine.
denied.
Access denied. I get it. I get it. Oh, by the way, Purple, if you're still there, I did do some more looking around at the long journey home. I'll wait and see if it's going to go on sale before I pick it up. Seems to have some issues. Not necessarily technical issues, but...
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, I know we're not supposed to be here. Maintenance. Oh god, another video tour. These are all over the place. Medical bay, that's where we're supposed to go. Nowhere else to go.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Just need a number and that's it.
Turn back, Commander.
Oh, hey. There's something on the floor. TGAS personnel review. Jeremy Brown, personnel ID 231-95. Since applying recent Sector E maintenance, since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You are being given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thank you for your hard work. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others, so that might be enough to...
Personnel ID.
Yep. Get over into that other room. Backtrack a few minutes to see what's in there.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Data pad and an upgrade. Pistol ultralight. Level 3. The quality of the ore samples from Sector 4 are tapering off. As of January 15th, 2175, that area will begin decommissioning procedures. Head of Mining Operations, Del Klossmeyer. December 23rd, 2178. Andrea, I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother is very ill and needs to see you. I love you. Come home soon, Dad. Alright, that'll work. brightly lit. Of course, it is a hospital. Or at least a medical bay. Medkit, I don't want to do that just yet. Make sure there's nothing else to do.
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Where's Liara?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
There she is.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
Then indoctrinated or under some kind of control.
Found on the Leviathan.
Shot him.
Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we're actually speaking with Garneau.
Really? What was your first clue?
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Someone has cut the power.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does. He said it was in the mines. We'll need to find a different route.
Uh-oh. There must be shooting.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact. According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station. Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Of course not. Wherever we are, always expect an 80% chance of Reapers.
The Reaper magnets. Okay. Gotta go down somewhere. Ladder there. Yeah, I know that's generally where we need to go. Every time we run into those guys, the oh, I forget what they're called. The ones that shoot, the ones that are like turrets. Oh no, not them. I forgot all about them. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Got caught behind the wall.
There he goes.
Banshees, man. Actually, let's map that. And that.
Right away.
Heads up. Enemies on the upper balcony.
Watch our flank.
Swarmer, that's it. I need to fire off the singularity a little before the concussive shot.
Right away.
I don't know if that'll work or not. Let's see.
On the double.
I'm on it.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Let's look for some ammo first. Ammo for the pistol. Reaper Black Star. I think she picks that up, but as soon as she puts it down or it's empty, it'll switch back to One shot. Give me a save here. Yes, thank you.
What was that? Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged. It's running on limited power.
Let's make it quick then.
Understood.
Understood.
Repairs initiated.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. Stay close.
Got it.
Shepard, we still need to escort that drone.
I know.
We should hurry.
On it.
No. Ah, man, I hate that auto cornering shit. Don't make me go around corners automatically like that.
Drone doesn't have much time left.
I hear you. I'm on it.
The hell is it going? Yeah, another Banshee. All right, let's get this over there. The hell is it?
Right.
Good job, guys.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
Those Banshees are a real pain in the ass on Insanity. Okay, let's see. We'll switch to that. Well, all right, it's already full. Another save, same spot.
The artifact.
It's like Like in Bryson's office.
Move! I got a shot!
Turn back.
Garneau!
Damn it.
At least he got rid of the husks, too.
Shepard, you need to see this.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Looks like some encrypted data and a personal log. 8 missed calls from Dr. Ann Bryson.
Mm-hmm.
And
daughter.
Bryson. Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
You tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I, remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
Oh my god, these people are...
What year do you think this is?
2176.
Oh no.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
Yeah.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do. So Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
All right, unread messages. How many? Thank you from Jessica Fron. Dear Commander Shepard, my name is Jessica From. You saved my life on Benning. That was one of the missions that we did on Sunday. I've lost so many friends in all this, but I find hope in the idea that their memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I wanted to let you know you're making a real difference. Bless you, Commander Jessica From.
Commander?
Alright, nothing to add there.
Sarah, how about your buddy? The one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. Only I want that crap on my record.
Why did I go this way? This is the war asset room. The war room. There may not be anything new in here at all. No, oh, there is for the Alliance. What do we got? Synth diamond heat sinks. Oh, we found that scanning earlier. Synthetic diamond is a key ingredient in military-grade heat sinks that are used in computing, high-end thermal clips, and starship weapons. Liberating tons of it from the facilities on Bress will help both ground and space forces. Uh-oh. There we go. Welcome back. We won, by the way, while you were out. We found the kill switch for the Reapers, and they're all dead. Thanks. All right. Yeah, we're just free roam after the game. Return to the office, right? Let's see if we can get this other asset in this system here. It's probably going to be somewhere over here. Oh, risky. Just for some gas. Alright, let's beat feet, Joker.
Reapers eluded.
Thank you. Mr. Moreau, I presume? Return to the lab.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Assuming direct control.
Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Again. Oh, the head is back. Oh, nice. Oh, it knows we're here. Energy emissions tests. Artifact P3X118. Derek Hadley. Initial tests. Artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. It's interesting that these weren't here before. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
The head.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
That wasn't there
A
before
message
either.
from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
Hey, misbehave. Hello.
Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony.
Oh, great.
She seems to know something about the artifact.
Well, we had a rough start to the stream. Mixer was having issues. Well, apparently it still is. Well, no, wait a minute. It's apparently they think they fixed it. As of about half an hour ago, they're monitoring to make sure that it's fixed. Had issues with I posted it in my Discord in the general channel for people were having problems starting streams. And I did too. So I started about 20 minutes late. But we're good now. In OBS, I don't know if it's the same way with Twitch or not. I don't remember. With Mixer, you can have it automatically. You can set it to auto as far as which server to connect to, and it'll pick one for you appropriately. That wasn't working, so I switched it to Washington D.C., which is the next closest. Well, this is the closest one to me. That didn't work either. So I picked Dallas, and we're currently connected to the Dallas server now. So it appears to be okay.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
And we just had our first run-in with them, meaning the Banshees. Oh, God, I hate those things.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Yeah, there were how many? There were 3 or 4 of new ones. Yeah, it's interesting. They must do something special when those skills are activated, because you can type in the same thing that appears in chat. I mean, on the chat bot on the screen, but you don't get the actual skill. So they're doing something.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
We gotta do it again. I know, right? Well, we blew the first one up, right? Because I think the first time you see it, if you do it like 3 times, the head will explode. And then when you come back from the mining colony or whatever, that one will be there. And I think you can do that one as many times as you want. Requisitions locker, where was that? No, we did all that already. All that. We did that. Be back here, maybe?
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
Wow. Somebody likes to read on the John. Got an entire library there. All right, where's the requisitions locker? Got to be something good in it if it... Ah, there it is.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Wind protection gear. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
I mean, we don't have to do all that, looking at all that stuff again, do we?
Based on the search data, it is one of these 2 systems.
Alright, let's look again. We can narrow
What about
it down.
criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Okay. Task Force Aurora, current travel requisitions. Project Basilisk, team leader Alex Garneau. Transport MSV Kirkwall. Project Scarab, team leader Anne Bryson. Transport MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions locker.
We just looked in there.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
There it is.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Back to the ship. Now where is she? Looks like here. Scan the dig site. I wonder if that animation there is actually the same one that they used in Mass Effect 1. I wonder if somebody's done like a slow-mo
I found something.
of it to see if it says SR1. A sail is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, the sail's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of the solar system, where gas giants do not normally form, a sail is believed to have once been extrasolar, with no infrastructure to speak of. The Reapers have ignored a sail as a, military target. Jovian dissertation. War assets. Gonna have to beat feet, boys.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright. I guess you get automatically filled back up when you go to the Citadel.
Signal confirmed.
Probably this one. Yep. Get the fuel filled back up. Namakli. An arid but habitable planet, Namakli was briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet, and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota, and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. So I guess they're talking about biota or biosha or whatever it is plant life, I would assume. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
All right, it's that time, guys. Pick 'em. First two names. Javik and Garrus. The Reapers. All right, let's see. We shouldn't have to do anything for... Actually, let me see. Weapon mod, ultralight, heatsink, recoil, increase stability by 40%. Woo! I guess you're not allowed. Wow, that's just kind of weird that you can. Why can't you have recoil and ultralight? Unless it can only go in the upper slot, I guess. Okay, recoil. Wow, that's interesting. Well, I mean, it didn't even taking off the ultralight. I still have my 200% power recharge. Plus, I get much more stable weapon, which would be nice. Maybe it'll make it a little bit more on par with the Locust. Okay, weapon mods. Yeah, ultralight 3. Increases damage by 17%. Let's do that since that's our primary weapon anyway. Yeah, 200% Javik. Let's see, what do we got for him? Damage and rounds. I don't know that. Does anything really matter for squad mates except for maybe accuracy and damage? I mean, they don't have power. Well, they don't have to worry about weight, so that doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's check his assault rifle. Damage. Piercing. Precision. Melee damage. Alright, Garrus. What do we got for you, buddy? Damage. Spare shot capacity. Piercing, damage, accuracy. I guess maybe accuracy. 15%. 8 to play with. Do 6 in fitness. Put some more into that. What do we get out of here? Increase recharge speed of biotic charge by 200% after an enemy is killed by a heavy melee. I don't use melee ever. Increase health and barrier bonuses by 25%. Let's do that. Let's see, 2, 9. Dark channel, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do that. Recharge speed or slow their movement. What's the next level? Let's do that. Let's see, 4, pull, slam. Let's give him slam. 6 feet radius. Force, let's do force.
So we got reports of an attack on an excavation site.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifacts she uncovered may have caused problems. We know they're dangerous.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Almost looks like Mars.
We have hostiles!
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform!
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Damn! Tracking multiple boats!
Get us over there!
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on!
Harvesters, man.
There, go!
Jump!
Get out of there, Steve.
We can't stay here, Shepard.
Yeah.
This platform doesn't appear stable.
Move! She's somewhere above us!
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No! Stay where you are!
Okay. Now, let's see. Yep, dark channel, concussive shot.
Commander Shepard at the Alliance Navy! It's too dangerous! We'll come to you!
Yes, okay. We should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that! We're on our way! You're here!
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find
Holy
a place to hide?
shit.
I'll try! Get there! Stay put!
Wow. If you thought the 3 that we ran into on Tuchanka were bad. Cover, Shepard. Oh yeah, this is much better. Much better. High velocity barrel. Is that the one I'm using? Instant upgrade, if so.
I'm tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path!
This way.
Looks like a bridge over there.
Freaky.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Yes, Commander. This crude wiring has failed. I'll need a moment.
There they are. Oh, wrecked her.
The bridge is up.
He says as I'm halfway across.
This way.
Elevator spotted.
Got it! And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way out?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
Oh, another recoil. Alright, guess we go this way.
Arms in the head.
Alright, let's see if we can get some kind of combo with that.
Right away.
done.
Garrus, what were you shooting at? Oh, these guys. Still think I like the original Shockwave better. Seemed to cut a wider swath across the ground. This way, I guess.
Blocked. Find another way.
This looks like a path.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Still has quite a bit of kick, even with the 40% reduction. But it's still much better than it was. Oh shit. Wow. Yikes. That came out of nowhere. I guess the first shot took my shield down. Oh, the damn harvester, that's what it was. I didn't even see it hanging there.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
We ran into that before.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Oh wow, the weapon in the cutscene actually has the attachment on it
Not much,
too.
but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Or the mod.
Get down!
The muzzle.
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything. Doctor. They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Commander!
Take it out!
Got it.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
We'll bring it down.
Still, no, we do not.
Okay, Cortez, get in here.
Damn! Wow, they took down like the last 2/3 of that in like 5 seconds. Nice going, guys.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Oh shit. Hold! I don't think they stop. I was gonna look around for maybe some upgrades or something, or mods. I don't think we need them. But
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
That's
Anne,
the bad news.
you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... what? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
Just like that. Boom. Done. Oh, we have to fly back to the Citadel.
Successful.
There it is. Let's see, back to the Citadel.
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... this is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Was anybody afraid of the dark when you were kids? Needed a nightlight when it was bedtime? I don't think there's going to be anything else in here to look at or look through. Oh, we got to do the head again. Is the head still here?
Hey, Lola.
Oh, James. What are you doing here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great.
I know.
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
And he actually does it. Nice. Is that it? Doesn't that get on the ship at some point?
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us.
There.
You know, for
research. For science. Yes.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice. You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
God, James, bowling? Like break the damn pins and a bowling ball and everything. All right, how much time we got? We don't have a whole lot. We might.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs. but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
Lola says, let's do it!
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay.
That's why he shows up all of a sudden.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
It's James's hands. He has cold hands.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant.
Signal is fading. Maintain connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
I'm stopping this!
Raise the shield.
Jeez. Look at her.
Anne, are you alright?
We only went half Lola on that.
Sure. It hurts.
Half Lola's better than no Lola at all, right?
You did great. Edie, did we get anything?
Yes, Shepard. But it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
This better be worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Anne?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan is angry.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Oh, +2 Renegade. Oh no, it's more than imperceptible. We're going to go to the Normandy and we're going to get a save, and then that's going to be it. We'll finish it up on Friday. There's not that much left. What, maybe an hour? All right, let's see. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah. Oh, see, new skills. I don't what the hell are they saying? Let it go for polar bear, and I have to remember to look over in chat to see what they are. All right, that's going to be it. Damn it! You know, if we didn't have that crap to deal with at the beginning trying to get the stream started, we could have possibly gone ahead and finished it, but it's not like we're never going to stream again, so we'll go ahead and call it a night and finish it on Friday. Like I said, there's not much. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want the update because I don't want it to mess up my patch or my textures. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Alien King, Misbehave, Purple Bacon as well, if you're still there. Thank you guys. Thank you for the host, Purple, as well. And yeah, so we'll finish this up on Friday, and then we'll just have to figure out what's going on. We have Grunt's mission to do as well, so that's in the journal, so we can go do that. We do have Tuchanka with Morden. We'll do that sometime over the coming weekend, but I just don't know when yet. I just have to be mentally prepared for that. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on Friday. Misbehave. If you need me for Thursday for multiplayer, let me know. I have to switch. The way the controller mod works is you can only, there are two mods, one for single player and one for multiplayer, and if I have to do multiplayer, then I have to switch the mod to the multiplayer. So let me know in plenty of time so that I can switch it and make sure that it's not going to mess anything up. If not, then I'm sure it looked like you had plenty of volunteers, so I don't think you'll have problems filling out a squad. So, but anyway, thank you guys again for coming out, and I'll see you on Friday night.